Jaj. Trochu jsem dneska poštřelovala zvuk, takže nevím, jaký to bude. Kdyby to bylo moc silný, tak říkejte. Já to trochu snížím. A doufám, že to bude lepší než všechny streamy předtím. A celkově, že na to budeme prostě se zvukem líp. Že už mi bude rozumět, že mě bude slyšet a že mě nebude hra přeřvávat. Ale já budu přeřvávat hru. Tak jo, vítejte u dalšího herního úterý. A jsme někde v muzeum. Díky, to je cíl. Kdyby to bylo moc, tak fakt říkejte. Nehodlám, abyste kvůli mě ohluchli. A jsme někde asi uprostřed v první třetině hry Runaway Road Adventure. Skončili jsme minule v muzeu a máme nějaký artefakt, který potřebujeme nějak oskenovat nebo s ním něco udělat a to může asi udělat jedině nějaká doktorka, která ovšem byla něčím zaneprázdněná, takže klasickou adventurovskou logikou musíme přijít na to, jak jí donutit k tomu, aby nějak oskenovala nebo něco z něj dostala, prostě bla. A minule jsme skončili u toho pixel huntingu hroznýho a nevím, kde přesně, ale myslím, že už jsme vylovili něco z téhletý nádoby, že jo, hrozný. Kolem toho jsem běhala asi půl hodiny. Jo, dostali jsme tuhletu masku.
You'll never get the ruby out with your fingers. It's wedged in really tight.
Ještě půjdeme za doktorkou. Ještě mimo jiné se umlouvám, dneska do toho budu zase víc smutý, takže budu pomalu usrkávat svoji večeři. Mustátia. Je to mňamka. Je to dobrý po cvičení. Banánový smutý, super. jestli to nemáte doma a trochu cvičíte, kupte si to.
I'd better not. She'd ask me how I got it.
Tak nějak myslela, že jí to dám. A jsem úplně mimo, co jsem s tím chtěla udělat.
You'll never get the ruby out with your fingers. It's wedged in really tight.
To budu muset teda něčím vyloupnout.
Good idea. Maybe I can use it to get the ruby out. Cool! It worked!
Super. Teďka jsem to potřeboval na to zesílení tohohle laseru,
Let's see
že?
if I can put this one in place of the one that's already there. Fantastic! I think this will make the laser beam much more powerful. Now I'll wait for the doctor to come and use the laser.
No, já mám pocit, že možná zničíme všechny.
It worked! My heart goes out to the good doctor, but there was nothing else I could do.
I need an iced mocha now.
Ty s ní zkusila
Listen, doctor.
promluvit?
Let me tell you what we're gonna do. You just keep working as though nothing happened, and I'll sweep up the pieces of that figurine. Just wait and see. No one will ever miss it.
No, my hands aren't what they used to be anymore. I couldn't even peel an almond if I had to.
Zdravíme Man from Stars. A zdravíme Kate, ahoj.
Listen, Doctor. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. You just keep working as though nothing happened, and I'll sweep up the pieces of that figurine. Just wait and see. No one will ever miss it.
I've worked in this field for 20 years and I've never damaged one thing. Not one crack, I tell you.
Nese.
Not a scrape. Nothing. Until today, that is.
Myslíte, že ji ještě ukecám?
Oh my god, this is a disaster!
Changing the ruby worked. Cheer up, it wasn't your fault. It was the lasers.
Let me be. My life is sheer failure. First, my husband has an affair with that floozy Dr. Kendall. Then my son becomes a Hare Krishna and runs away from home. And now this! If I can't keep my family together and I'm no good at my work either, what's the purpose of my life?
Si nepřesvědčím, co?
Don't get all worried, Dr. Oliva. I'm sure a little glue will do the trick.
No, no. My hands aren't what they used to be anymore. I couldn't even peel an almond if I had to.
Ah,
I'd better not. She'd ask me how I got it.
no, troška lepidla. To je jediné, že bych to slepila tam tím. Ale tady stejně nikdy nejsou střepy. Prostě potřebuji donutit, aby vzala ten další artefakt.
Helium.
Mohla bych jí sjet helium?
I don't think that's a good plan.
Všichni bychom se sjeli helium. A třeba bychom potom mluvili nějak takhle. And here we go again.
It seems like a kind of old-fashioned model.
That piece of crap coffee machine had to run out of coffee today, didn't it?
Potřebuji jí dát kafe, aby byla aspoň trochu spokojená. Chápu. To je to kafe, který je tady v koši, jak víme od minula. A nemůžeme ho dát sem. Třeba už to bude.
There's an empty package of coffee inside.
Empty, OK.
I don't know what
tak,
I'd need that for.
tak je tam empty. A kafe si stejně nedáme.
Impossible! It's out of coffee!
Tak musíme přemluvit tohodle.
Hi, Willie.
Hey man, how's it going?
Měli jste dneska někdo kafe? Jestli nám trocha zbylo, tak by se hodila. Přineste mi ji do hry.
I noticed the coffee machine upstairs is out of coffee.
Yeah, it went dry this afternoon.
When are you gonna refill it?
Listen man, don't be so demanding. Yesterday, I put the last package left in the storeroom, so I can't do anything about it right now.
Well, I could sure use a cup of joe.
Doufám, že bude.
Anything you can do
Doufám,
to
že
get it
bude.
to make just one more cup?
Just one more cup? Of course. You can go up to it and softly whisper. Nice little machine. Couldn't you serve me one more cup of coffee, please? I'm telling you, no. If it's out of coffee, it's out of coffee. And there's nothing more to it. It's all that crazy Dr. Oliva's fault. She is one sick lunatic. She must put away 20 ice mochas a day. No wonder she's so edgy all the time, the old bat.
Tak jsme dopadli s kafem jako minule. Tak jako jestli to stihneš do 11 přivízt, docela by se mi to hodilo.
What can you tell me about Dr. Oliva?
That crazy doc? She's a hysterical pain in the butt. She's one bitter obsession piece about her work. You can tell I don't like her, huh? She's always breathing down my neck over something or other. And besides that, she's damn ugly. Your little friend Clive? Now there's one cool guy. And I'm not just saying it because you're gonna repeat it to him. I don't kiss up to nobody.
Kakao berem taky. Kakao je dobrý. Čau Akira, kakao berem taky.
This Mayan art exhibition is a pretty big deal, isn't it?
Hell yeah, totally, dude. What gripes me most is that it's opening in 3 days, and that dustbag, Dr. Oliva, is putting in overtime here day and night to get all the stuff ready for this mess. I don't feel sorry for that old bag, you hear? She can take a hike for all I care. But I'd feel much more relaxed if she'd be less of a fixer and a fixture. Know what I'm saying?
I don't want to take up any more of your time, Willie. See you later.
See ya.
No, tak jsem zvědavá, jak ji přesvědčím do té práce. Když jsem daleko nepochodila. Na kofeinovou ne, ale na kakaovou by mohla.
Hey, that bowl there has something that looks a lot like coffee
Oh.
in it. I'm grabbing it.
Minule jsem to kontroloval
Maybe
asi
I can use
hodinu a
this to
najednou je
make
tam
Dr.
kafe.
Oliva some coffee.
Jasně, to víš, jo. Adventure Logic. Ne, klikla jsem minule na správné. Tam nebylo jak, podle mě se to odblokovalo až teď zase. Ah.
I don't like that idea.
To nenasypu z
I
toho.
don't know what's in there, but it looks a lot like coffee beans.
Tak to budu ještě hledat vodu. A smetanu.
I don't see any reason for doing that.
Naše budou mít Bedřicha smetanu v muzeu. No, mám mít k nějaký tý další majský něco? Že by tam třeba měli kus smetany, trochu zakyslý asi, ale zkusím, ale ona u toho laseru teďka sedí. To bude problém.
I don't think she's interested.
Jasně, že ne.
I don't think she's interested.
A ještě kdyby tam...
I don't think that's a
ne.
good plan.
Tak, můžu zkusit použít
I don't
klíč
get
jako
it.
chmoždíř.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
To taky ne.
Now why would you want to dust that?
A nebo tu slepku
That doesn't
použít.
seem like a very good idea to me.
Dobře, tak ne, tak musím prostě...
Coffee, Lord, give me coffee!
Water dispenser. Prostě to dám do
I
tohohle.
don't think that's a good
Ne.
plan.
OK, tak ne.
The tank is half full. I'm not thirsty.
Ale mohl bys to nalejt do tohohle a bylo by z toho kafe, možná. Majský mlýnek na kávu a na krás, no? Toť otázka.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
OK, just trying.
It's empty.
Můžu ho vzít?
No.
Dobře, tak ne. Na to nemá někde svůj hrníček, že ne? Že bych to rovnou...
It seems I can't take
I need
that.
an iced mocha now!
I don't need to examine that.
Dnešní díl bude o tom, jak se v adventurách vyrábí kafe, lépe řečeno ledové
I
moka.
think all of those objects have been restored already. What in the world is that contraption for? You won't get anywhere doing that. I don't like that idea.
Muset sehnat nějaký hernek nebo něco, do čeho to naliju. Naliju tam vodu, dám tam kafe určitě. Nějak to hrozně uvařím tím, neuvařím to tím laserem. A potom, nebo bych to schladila, tam byl ten dusík, že jo, nebo co to bylo. Tak bych to schladila v tom. Do automatu. Jako do toho sáčku? Do sáčku dobrý. A jo, to je takový to, že já ho vlastně nemůžu zase vylovit,
I don't
dokud...
know what I'd need that for.
Jo, dokud nemám tohle. To je jako super.
I'm not gonna get rid of that.
Ne.
I don't know what I'd need that for. There's an empty package of coffee inside.
A jako byl to dobrý tip? Díky. Fakt. Tady není něco? Vždycky takový to nějakou
I love that
akcí.
mask in the middle. No, I don't need any of that. I wouldn't mind lifting that skull, but I don't think Clive would ever forgive me.
Goblinci byli zajímaví. Já neřekla bych, že byli jako teda úplně moc taky logický. Některé ty hádanky mi přišly taky takový jako...
No way!
What?
I can't take Clive's private documents.
Dobře, tak furt si nemůžeme vzít prachy. Dobře. Tam. OK, tahle místnost je prostě prázdná. Hele, nevím. Co tam bylo drsný v Goblins, utíkal čas, že jo? A člověk to musel nějak odehrát do konce toho času. Jinak měl smůlu a musel začít to znova, nebo něco takového, že jo? Nebyl? Já jsem myslel, že jo. Tak si to asi s něčím pletu. Tak zkusíme prostě najít. Počkej, nemá to, tu mám flašku. Ne. Tak třeba ještě v majské výstavě seberu hrníček.
Nobody'll miss the bowl I took. I'm not gonna take anything else. I'm not gonna take anything else.
OK, tak ne.
In very good condition, though. I better not. They'd notice if it was gone. Besides, I can't think of what I'd use it for. This looks like a teapot. I better not. They'd notice if it was gone. Besides, I can't think of what I'd use it for. I better not. They'd notice if it was gone. Besides, I can't think of what I'd use it for.
Jestli kreslenou adventuru, jestli si chcete nějakou hezkou zahrát, můžu doporučit, myslím, že se to jmenovalo The New Beginning, to si užila. A mělo to pár takových jako chytáckých hádanek taky. A docela jsem se... Bylo jich pár a docela jsem se jako hýbala a odsýpalo to. Rozhodně bych si znovu radši zahrála New Beginning než Runaway to Adventure.
I wouldn't want to have to use this, so I'd better watch how I handle the devices in here. Locked up tight. I hope nobody comes in here and notices the son of Uxitsa missing.
Je tu něco, v čem můžu udělat kafe?
The lengths technology can go to never cease to surprise. I'd better not use the scanner unless I have to. Liquid nitrogen is used to cool things to very low temperatures.
To bych ale použil, až to budu mít hotový.
Won't get anywhere doing that. No. What would I want to chill that for?
Tak když to chce mít vychlazený, tak jako... Tak jo, skončím u hrníčku. U špatného hrníčku.
I don't know what's in there, but it looks a lot like coffee beans. I'd better not use the scanner unless I have to. It won't do me any good to look at that through the microscope.
Jako vyzkoumala, co to je třeba teda jako. Jestli to je fakt kafe. Co s tím můžou dělat?
I can't think of anything I would want to look at through a microscope. I hope nobody comes in here and notices.
Tak dlouhý době jsem se zasekla asi po 10 minutách. Pecka. Pecka.
I don't need to examine that. I don't see any reason for doing that. Brings back memories of Dr. Sydau, my dentist. You can't. It's attached to the table with a wire. I have to get this madwoman to restore the crucifix! I better not touch anything and just wait for the crucifix to be restored. I'm not thirsty.
Ale já jo. Třeba bych počít sklenici do té hry.
Seems like a human, but one that hasn't evolved much. Cro-Magnon or something. No, the idea of walking around with a dead man doesn't really appeal to me.
Smícháš v tomto kafe, ne? Asi.
That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
Na soustruh? Co je její soustruh? Na ten laser? Jsem se snažila.
I don't like that idea.
Když mi do toho zrovna nedá teda jako ruku.
Changing the ruby worked.
Mhm.
I'd better not. It could be dangerous.
Jo, ona u toho sedí.
I don't think that's a good plan.
No to jsem zkoušel. Tohleto. Electric latte. To jsem zkoušel teď.
I don't see any reason for doing that.
Prostě jako ne. Nevidí důvod, proč to dělat.
What? You're no art restorer.
A tak jako zkusila bych to.
What? You're no art
Že jich tam
restorer.
vyvrtala díru do toho a...
That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
Tak ne.
I don't need to examine that. That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
Použiju na to všechno. Zkus.
You can't. It's attached to the table with a wire.
Myslíš jako to? A tady něco musí být, udržbář je jako línej. Celé briefcase.
I don't want any more.
OK, tak ne. Třeba. Jsem myslela, do té lebky by to bylo dobrý. Budete si řád? Jsem úplně hrozně ráda, jak to hrajeme všichni, to je super. Hrát to sama, tak jsem fakt jako z toho už frustrovaná a nevydržím ani tu nemocnici.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
I don't know, dude. That doesn't look like coffee to me. Anyway, those are coffee beans, and that stupid machine ain't gonna work with nothing but coffee that's all ground up, man.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
I don't know, dude. Anyway, those are coffee.
Tak ne. Co potřebujeme? Já jsem to nestihl.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
I don't know, dude. That
No,
doesn't look like
namlít.
coffee
A
to
to už
me.
jsem zkoušel
Anyway,
všema tam
those
těma
are coffee
způsobama.
beans, and that stupid machine ain't gonna work with nothing but coffee that's all ground up, man.
Dobře, tak to jdeme zkusit namlít. Takže znova všema těma přístrojema to zkusím s tím něco udělat. OK.
I might be able to use the lathe to grind the coffee beans. It worked
That's
like
good.
magic. Now this coffee-like stuff has been ground.
Tak jo. Můžu to tam rovnou nasypat do toho přístroje, nebo to musím dát Willimu?
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Dobře, tak ne. Tak to dáme Willimu. Me Willy. Me Willy Trombone. Tell you the story. Story about good, the story about bad.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, are you sure this crud is coffee?
Yeah, of course it's good coffee. I buy it in bulk.
No, man, I'll pass. It's not that I don't trust you, dude, but I don't want any trouble. I'd rather use the Java I normally pick up for the machine in case I get busted.
Willie? Yeah, of course it's good coffee.
No, man, I'll pass. It's not that I don't trust you, dude, but I don't want any trouble. I'd rather use the Java I normally pick up for the machine in case I get busted.
Jo, takže teďka to budu moct dát do toho prázdného sáčku, který vytáhnu z toho koše. Jo, díky. Díky, že mě
All
slyšet.
right. It may be just what I need. It's empty, but I can still smell coffee.
Jsem ráda, protože teda tady Tybur mi pomohl nastavit zvuk a tak, takže je mě líp slyšet. Je to skvělý pro vás, i pro mě, pro všechny.
Okay, start pouring. Phew, that was just the right amount. Now it looks like a brand new package of coffee.
Ty jo. To jsme mohli zajít naproti do kavárny a koupit kafe tam, že jo.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, this is the brand I always use. Yeah, baby, this is right on time. See? Now I don't have to go out tomorrow and buy some. You are one cool dude, mister. Weren't you telling me you needed a battery? I'm taking one out of my groovy Walkman right now and giving it to you.
No, give it up. I don't need him anymore.
You don't want it anymore? Hey, it's up to you, guy. It's the thought that counts, isn't it? I'm gonna go fill up that junky coffee machine right away.
This Willie guy's an unusual character. Well, let's see if I can finally take this rich aromatic coffee to the doctor. I'll just wait one little moment so Willie has time to refill the machine. Okay, let's go.
Konečně jdeme pro kafe.
It's working now. The red light is off. Okay, I'll just get one. I hope it's nice and strong.
Máme kafe, jaj. Ona bude chtít určitě s mlíkem a s cukrem. A tak. A se smetanou z Egypta, kterou nevím, kde se ženou, když je to majská výstava.
Here, doctor, have some coffee. It'll make you feel better. Now, that's better, isn't it? Come on, you can start working again now that you've calmed down. We wouldn't want the Mayan exhibition to be canceled because you didn't finish your work, would we now?
Of course not. I'll get to work immediately, and no one's gonna stop me this time. Not even a...
To je přístup.
Munchkin Bob. I see you haven't grown much in the past few years.
If it ain't Gustav, my one-eyed pal. It looks like the eye they ripped out of you hasn't grown back either.
Careful, Bob. Don't tempt me. Let's just get down to business. They're still in that dumb museum, right?
That's right. The car hasn't moved from the lot. We can wait here until they come out and grab them.
Without the car, they could have escaped in some other direction. Nah, I won't run the risk of having them get away again. Let's go after them. You wait here, Bob, and watch to see if the cops show up.
Okay, Gustav. Whatever you say.
Well, I had to leave the doctor alone so she could pay full attention to restoring the crucifix. But it's been a while now, and being as enthused as she was after drinking that coffee, I'm sure the crucifix is all finished. So, I'm going in. Man, it looks like the doctor is completely out of it. But I see she managed to finish restoring the crucifix. Excellent. It certainly needed polishing. Oh, looks like new. This is interesting. Now I'm sure we can find out where it came from and what it's for. I better go to the lab right away and use the scanner to check out the crucifix.
Tak třeba po kafi usíná. Mně se to občas děje. Já po kafi občas taky usínám. Paradoxní.
What a weird night. Are you guys friends of Clive's too? First came that hot babe with Brian the Dweeb Man, who I have nothing against, of course. He may be a nerd, but he's a nice guy. And now you guys, man. By the way, what are those get-ups you're wearing, man?
And you know what? It's about time I found out what that is. Let's see if I can figure out how to work the fancy scanner.
Willy byl tak línej, že zapomněl umřít.
So, the crucifix is of Hopi origin. The Hopi are a Native American tribe that lives in Arizona. Great. That is an important piece of information, but I'm starting to understand this whole story less and less. The materials that the crucifix is made of aren't valuable at all. And even though it's probably of some historical value, it'd never be worth killing people over. There must be something else behind the story of this crucifix.
Brian, quick, follow me. It's Gina. She's in danger. I'm sorry, Brian. No! You told me you wouldn't hurt me if I handed it over to you. No!
As you can imagine, this is when things got really out of control. Luckily, those guys were interested in knowing what we'd found out. Otherwise, I doubt they'd have let us live. Of course, that blow to the head knocked me out, and I didn't know what was going on for quite a while. When I came to, I realized that we were flying in a helicopter. My head ached and pounded, and when Gina told me what happened to Clive, well, I felt absolutely awful to know they'd done away with him. I couldn't stop thinking that if I hadn't gone to the museum that night, he'd still be alive. I did my for Americans. It weighs a ton. There's no way I can get it to move if it's full.
Tak to všechno vyndáme. Šo.
There isn't even a can of soda, but it's full of huge blocks of ice.
Takže musíme rozbít ten led
Plugged in
nějakým
and seems to
způsobem.
work since the freezer is on.
Se ho z toho nějak dostat. Tak takhle
Done that. Now it'll start to defrost.
teďka se rozteče, bude tam plno vody.
That's where the water drains out when you defrost the freezer. No, I won't achieve anything by opening it as long as the freezer has ice inside instead of water.
No, tak musíme nějak očerpat potom vodu. Sakra.
What an antique. Just like the ones used for wood-burning fireplaces.
Huitl? Huitl. Ty jo. Ale to byla zbraň jenom sama o sobě, když to máš vyslovit docela. Ty jo, dobrý. Svěděli jsme se něco nového, takže až vám někdo bude chtít dát Matsua Huitl, tak bacha na to. Možná, že vás nechce ničím oberovat, možná vás chce jenom zabít.
Looks like there's about a third of the bottle left.
Cože?
Looks like there's about a third of the bottle left.
Jo.
It's a bit old, but I guess it'll still work. I'd love to use it on the heads of those thugs right now, but I'll hold back. I don't want to put Gina's life in danger.
To nějak zkombinovaná sebe?
I can't think of anything. Done. Now the chamois can be used for cleaning. You won't get any. Okay, that way I can get the sun to come in through the window. Let's wipe it clean. Wow, hard to believe the layer of dirt on there. Let the sun shine in. All right, now that the power to the freezer's been cut off, the lid is open and the sun is shining in on the blocks of ice. I think it'll defrost in a jiffy. It's been a while. Let me see. The ice is completely melted, but now the freezer's full of water.
Já si to radši safenu, kdyby. Někde zase hra spadla. Naštěstí tahle ještě nepadla, že ne? Některé hry padaly blbě.
The ice is completely melted, but now the freezer's full of water.
Tak jo, vylejem to.
Yeah, that's how I'll empty the water out of the freezer.
Super. Můžeme pohnout tím mrazákem. A zjistíme, že tam je stěna a nic jsme tím nedokázali.
Okay, it looks like it's all empty now. Okay, here we go. I think I can move it now that it's empty. Cool, a trap door. I knew it! Something was telling me the solution was hiding under that heavy freezer.
Mně ne. Jsi dobrý.
Yes, I'll try to pry the padlock off.
A jako jsem se docela rozjela, že jo?
Now I can get the heck out of this wretched cabin. Alright, I think I can slip out under the cabin. I'll be careful not to go out through the front so they don't catch me. Here we go! I made it out. I'll hide behind those rocks and think about what to do next.
Hello. What rock did you climb out from under, handsome?
Hi.
He's here to rescue us, girls. We're saved.
To rescue you? But I thought I was the one.
Did that lizard Jules send you?
Jules? Wait, hold on. I don't know what you're talking about. I just escaped from that cabin there. Some mafia thugs were holding me prisoner. Me and my, a friend of mine. You've got to help me set her free. Her life is in danger.
I was just in that cabin a while ago. We saw a chopper fly in, and I went there to ask for help. But some guy with an eye patch told me to do an about face and never come back there if I didn't want to become buzzard food.
Listen, cutie, we're in a jam here too. We are artistes on a nationwide tour, and our bus broke down a week ago. We've been stuck in this godforsaken desert all this time. Our driver Jules, who accompanied us on tour, went for help. And well, we haven't heard from Jules again. I bet that jerk took off with all the money we gave him and left us out here to become cactus fertilizer.
Jules said he knew of a shortcut through this hot desert, and that we'd get to Las Vegas much faster his way.
I bet the swindler had it all planned out. I bet he broke the bus himself to steal our money and leave us here with the rattlesnakes.
Well, I see you're not doing much better than me. But I'm sure we can work together to find a way out of here. The most important thing to me is freeing Gina. Those guys are dangerous and might do away with her at any moment. And you girls have to help me.
Don't get me wrong, but I trust guys like you less and less every day. Who is this Gina woman? Why are they holding her captive in that cabin? Who are those guys you say you're running from? And most importantly, who are you?
It's a long story, and we're running out of time. Believe me, I'm one of the good guys, and I can assure you they're the bad guys. Will you help me? By the way, my name's Brian.
Hi, I'm Carla.
And I'm Mariola. Charmed.
And I'm Lula, and hey, we're with you on this, you big hunk. We'll help you out. Do you have a plan, dear?
A plan?
Of course, a plan to free your girlfriend and get us innocent lambs out of here.
She's not my girlfriend, and, well, I haven't thought of a plan yet.
She's not your girlfriend? A handsome man like you with no girlfriend?
You don't like women much. That's it, isn't it?
Okay, she is my girlfriend. And I think I do have a plan. Just let me think a while and let the plan develop.
Develop. In the meantime, I'm gonna rehearse my new dance move.
Yeah, and I'm going to get back to my tan.
And I'm going to rest for a while. I'm simply exhausted.
Got it.
Vymyslel to za mě. Já se
Hey,
v téhle
don't you want to hear my plan?
Why don't you just wait until you got everything ready? Okay, luscious?
Okay. Don't wear yourselves out, girls. Okay, first of all, let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. I can't waste a single moment. Gina's life is in jeopardy. Let's get down to work.
No, tak to je super, to jsi mi moc nepomohl teda. Myslel jsem, že to bude jako trochu víc podrobnější. Tohle mě bude za chvíli hrozně štvát asi.
One of those typical prop trunks that actors and singers use. I think I'll take a look and see what's inside. A basketball! It's deflated and needs some stitching, but it might be of use. Let's go over the plan again.
Jo, to je plán, aha, tak to jo.
Not
Můžu...
yet. All of the people...
Jo, tím to
Part of
spustím.
it's come unsewn, but it looks like the air chamber's intact. It can be fixed. That's a hot song Lula's playing to rehearse her dance step. No, I don't want to ruin a rehearsal. Lula!
Budem se mnou mluvit.
Hey, you know, your face sure looks familiar. I'm certain I've seen you somewhere before.
I don't think so. Unless you see me in one of our shows. But frankly, big boy, you don't seem like the type of guy that goes to the places where we usually act.
Yeah, you're right. I must be mixing you up with someone else, but I'd swear. Oh, whatever. Forget it. I don't want to interrupt your rehearsals anymore.
Okay.
Jo, ale musím to nějak zašít nejdřív, určitě. Protože mi chybí nějaká jehla a něco, co to drží. A typovala bych, že tam nafoukám ten vzduch taky, stejným způsobem.
These folding chairs are really practical out in the country.
Protože z toho vyrobím ten míč a hodím to oknem dovnitř a tím je vyruším a oni vyjdou ven. Ahoj!
There's no time for this. Gina's in danger.
Ale jestli jsi přišel teď, jsme někde uprostřed pouště a tam tu holku drží ty mafiáni, našli nás to muzeum, zajali nás, jí drží svázanou někde s pistolí v ruce a já jsem se probudila někde v místnosti, dostala jsem se ven a potkala jsem tenhle ten zájezd holčin, který mi pomůžou jí dostat jako ven. A plán je takovej, že je vyrušíme, aby utekli z té místnosti, rozvážu tu holku a dostanu jí ven, oni půjdou zpátky, já je zavřu v té místnosti a potom něčím ujedeme. Si to pamatuju celý, ty jo. Dobrý, co? Nečekali jste to, že ne? Tak půjdeme do autobusu.
Wow! What a sweet setup they've got here. Very chic. I like it. I see Carla's lying down and back. It looks like a handle to something, like a flashlight maybe.
Taky přijdete na návštěvu.
After all, it's a handheld vacuum. I know I can use this.
Taky vždycky k někomu přijdete na návštěvu a koukáte rovnou pod postele. Zvykněte si, může vám to zachránit život. Nový životopis. Počkej. Ty se zdal do schánění nové práce. Přiznej se.
It's full of lipstick.
Jo, to já taky, obzvláště když koukám večer na horor, tak potom občas koukám radši pod postel a občas tam radši nekoukám, protože co kdyby tam vážně něco bylo.
Well, I'll just grab whichever. I don't plan on using any myself, but I might use it for something else.
A třeba by ty počítače jako v noci nějak staly a takhle kabelama se zadráply za linoleum nebo za podlahu vylezly ven a začaly by hrozně vrčet větráky. Obzvláště jestli máš takovej ten ještě starou základní disku s tím větrákem na chipsetu. To bude hodně hororový večer.
I think it's the axle of the device that opens and closes the bus door. But it's hexagonal. It's hexagonal. There's no way to do that manually.
Jo, já jsem se vždycky nejvíc bála facehuggera, jak. To je prostě ta scéna s tím facehuggerem ve dvojce, to je.
There,
boty.
let's just say, stellar? Yeah, that's the word, stellar. No thanks, they're not my size.
Jo.
Excuse me, Carla?
Yes, honey.
You look exhausted.
Utterly, darling. Listen, I was a bit indisposed when I woke up yesterday because of some stomach trouble, so I took a pill I keep just for these occasions. The trouble is, I forgot you can't mix the pills with alcohol because they knock you out. So I had a Turkish passion in the evening. I invented that nectar-like delight, by the way. Ooh, sister, you can't imagine what happened. It's like I was frozen in space. My graceful body seemed to weigh a ton. Just horrid. I'm feeling a tad better today, but I'm still a bit peaked. I need to get some beauty sleep.
A doufám, že fungujeme. Fungujeme? Super. Tak jo. Tak budu držet palce, ať to vyjde. Se všem, co potřebuješ v práci. Nebo teda v nový práci případně.
Are you gastrically challenged?
Well, look, they're just momentary bouts of pain. You know, once in a while, you overburden your system and things go out of whack.
I just happen to have a bit of heartburn. You wouldn't let me try one of those pills you take, would you?
Darn, I just ran out. When I went to take one yesterday, there were only 2 left in the bottle. I took one and dropped the other one, which fell through that grating on the floor.
Tak uvidíš, třeba to jako bude jinde lepší. Určitě bude teďka všude scháně jako lidi, takže.
And you say that if you mix those pills with alcohol, it knocks you out cold?
Let me tell you, honey, that mix is a time bomb, and the effects last for hours.
You mentioned the Turkish passion. What's in that?
Oh, that's a woman's secret, my love. My delectable blends are renowned. That Turkish passion is one of my personal favorites, but I've created many more. There's Gentle Frenzy, Black Autumn, Love Juice, Brandy Alexandra. Anyway, there's a million, and they'll all drive you wild.
Can you think of any way to set my friend Gina free and get us all out of here?
Listen, sweetie pie, I'm in no condition to be thinking. But besides brawn, you seem to have brains, so I'm sure you'll dream something up. What I can tell you is not to trust that Gina girl much. She's got more lizard in her than my nicest purse.
Have you been together for long? Lula, Mariola, and you?
Mariola and I have been together for over 15 years. Back then, our stage name was Hernandez and Fernandez. Times were crazy, and our show was just divine. About 5 years back, we met Lula and created the Divas. Since then, we've acted as a threesome on the best stages this country has to offer. We've been a huge success.
I'll let you get some rest, Carla. See ya.
Toodaloo, cutie!
Dozvěděli jsme se vůbec něco?
Must be one of those weird cocktails that has a mix of a whole bunch of drinks. I don't think Carla would like it much if I took her cocktail away. Besides, I've never tried strong mixed drinks. It might upset my stomach.
To je nejhorší, když se firma nestará jako o zkušený lidi, s kterými pracuje dlouho. Zajímavé je, že to je tak častý jako problém.
It has a security closure system. You need a key to get it open. I can't do that without the key. Typical bullfighting scene. Typical bullfighting scene. I think it's made of porcelain. No. What could I do with it?
Ale mám medvídka, já chci medvídka.
It's interesting. No, I can't picture it on my bedroom wall, to tell you the truth.
Ano, tak.
I can't see anything from here, but the pill Carla dropped must be down there somewhere. I can't lift it. It's stuck to the floor. That won't work. Good idea. Maybe I can find the pill that Carla dropped. I'll open up the vacuum cleaner bag and see if Lady Luck is on my side. Bingo! Here's the pill.
Já zatím jsem v pohodě, ne? S přenosem nespožďuje se to tak jako minule, že ne? Doufám teda.
It's a stomach medicine, and according to what Carla said, it totally knocks you out if you drink alcohol with it.
No, to bude problém.
I regret to inform that I am
Super,
not giving it
super.
back. It took too much of an effort to get the thing, so now it's mine. I regret to inform that I am not giving it back. It took too much of an effort to... I regret it took too much of a...
Tak to
Forget
dáme.
that. It was a pain in the neck to get that pill, and now it's mine.
Tak to by to vypil jeden z těch... No, jenže tam jsme se ještě ani nedostali.
It's metallic and round and has a pointed tip, like a missile.
Like budeme střílet trtěnkou. Super, díky. Díky za kontrolu. Ty jo, nikdy jsem neskoušel na nikoho na Twitchi jako Reko. Tak jo, tak máme prášek. Go back to the booth. To je jenom prostě...
A bunch of rings and earrings. I don't want to take any of that stuff.
Asi budu potřebovat zprovoznit i ten autobus, že jo, na útěk.
I can't think of anything.
Tak ne, tak to tam nedám, dobře. Takže bych tam
Won't get
fouknul.
anywhere doing that.
Okay, ne, taky ne, dobře.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Just trying. Zkusíme dát tabletku do
I like that
míče.
idea.
Ok. Co je tohleto? Jo, čistič, aha. No jo, vlastně. Mi zůstalo z toho okna.
Tanning oil. Mariola, do you mind if I borrow your tanning oil?
Sorry, sugar, that's my life's blood. I still haven't acquired that bronze tone that turns macho men into love machines.
Mariola,
Tak určitě budu na něco potřebovat.
Sorry, sugar, that's my life's blood. I still haven't acquired that bronze tone that turns macho men into love machines.
Asi nic. Se budeme podívat dál. Sakra. Tady bude hodně věcí k prozkoumání. Tak to máme... No, na celý večer už ne. Ale dneska jako na konci losujeme novou hru, protože tohle bychom měli jako do konce roku jinak. Tam nemůžu jít? Aha, tak tam nemůžu jít, dobře. Jo, můžu, já nesmím klikat na ten otazníček, já musím klikat sem, dobře. Aha.
Wow, looks like the railroad tracks come all the way up to here. Although judging by the look of that train car, the tracks must be from the 1800s.
Jo, a v srpnu řekne, že se o tom pobaví v lednu. A v lednu to bude zase v srpnu. Man from Stan, hele, to určitě dáš. Já myslím, že uděláš další hru. A měl jsi něco naplánovaného, ne? Už. Co budeš dělat? Doufám, že to bude.
Explosives. I'd better leave that where it is. Empty. Why waste the energy? It's old, but seems like it's still strong and sturdy.
No, kdo si nesehnal jako vlastní byt tak do roku 2018, tak už ho asi nesešne, mám pocit. Fakt
That won't
strašný.
do any good. The door's so jammed there's no space to stick the crowbar into. I don't think that's a good plan. That doesn't make...
Nikdy se nefoukal vzduch jako do klíčové dírky.
There are probably some explosives left in there. Impossible. It's completely jammed. That won't get it open. I'm not sure whether it'll have much water in it, because this seems like a low precipitation region to me.
Ale já myslím, že horší než Electronic Arts, Yubi a spol jako nebudeš. Je tam hodně prostoru, do kterého se vejít.
Pretty rickety. I don't think it would hold the weight of a person. No, it'd come crashing down. I'm not sure whether it'll have much water in it, because this seems like a low precipitation region to me. With that ladder all broken apart, I don't know how I'd get up there.
Proč to muselo začít být tak velký? To fakt
It's an
nedám.
old freight car.
Ono to bude ještě vevnitř. No moc jít ještě do... pane bože, začíná se to hrozně komplikovat. Tak se zkusíme jít dovnitř.
Let's see what's inside. Yuck! Ugh! It doesn't smell very good in here.
Division jsem nikdy nehrála. Za prvý, když to vyšlo, tak jsem neměla moc s kým to hrát. A pak jsem si řekla, že to stejně bude asi zase další grind, tak jsem se na to tak jako kašlala. A mohlo by to být hezký, když to s někým hrajete od začátku.
Just a bunch of useless thingamajigs. It's chock full of screws. I think it's one of the ones they used to build the train tracks. No, I'm not going to take the whole bucket full, but I will take one screw. It's long, so it might be good for something.
Vzala jsem hřebík. Vzala jsem hřebík. Super, vůbec nevím, k čemu mi to bude.
Just a bunch of useless thingamajigs. I don't see anything that interests me. XXX. No doubt about it, it's a barrel of gunpowder. It's too heavy. I'd be happy just to get a handful of that gunpowder out, but the barrel's closed up tight.
Já jsem se teďka pobavila, když vyšla zpráva, asi tak měsíc zpátky se to probíralo, že jako by Electronic Arts možná koupilo Disney.
Just a bunch of useless thingamajigs.
Nakonec toho teda asi sešlo, ale to by byla pecka. Jako Electronic Arts, Disney.
I don't see anything that interests me. One is closed and the others are empty. I don't know. They must have tar or something like that inside.
Normálně představte si to, že byste šli jako do kina na Disney film a ještě by třeba po 3/4 hodině skončil a vy byste si museli koupit DLCčka, jako, abyste ten film dokoukali do konce. Na streamu by se to řešilo líp, že jo?
I don't need those
A co je v těch barelech?
You won't get anywhere doing that. That doesn't make sense.
Tak ne, no.
One is closed and the others are... I don't know.
Vypáčím.
This barrel here is the only one that's closed. Let's see if I can get it open.
Jasně, běž do toho.
I wonder what's inside. Peanuts. I wonder how long they've been in the barrel.
Oříšky. Dobře, nepotřebujeme barely. Je mi to jasný, nepotřebujeme barely. Máme oříšky, tak nepotřebujeme barely.
It's rather long and has a hook at the end. I have no clue what purpose it'd serve. Besides, it'd be too hard to rip it off the wall of the train car. The face is broken and the hour hand is missing. It's very old. I don't think it can be fixed. Being that busted, I better not touch it. Just a bunch of useless thingamajigs.
Tak ještě vždycky porovnáváte cenu hry jako za cenu lístku do kina? Takový jako hrál jsem to 10 hodin a stalo to 20 €. Tak se to vyplatí. 1 hodina za 60 korun zhruba. Ani ne.
I don't see anything that interests me. Might come in handy to keep a stash of gunpowder on me.
Musím taky vypáčit.
The barrel is boxed in between all that junk in the back. The crowbar won't really get it out.
Tak co kdybych to nasypala do tohohle?
I don't like that idea.
Dobře, tak ne. Tak...
I can't think of...
Vrtám tam díru.
Yeah, I could use it to drill a hole in the barrel, but I can't use my fingers to twist it around and make the hole.
Sakra. Zkombinuju... Tohle je s oříškama.
I don't see any...
Ne, tak ne.
I don't see... You won't get anywhere.
OK.
No.
Budu muset někde vzít něco.
You won't get...
Bych to přisála na
Won't
ten
get
vysavač. OK, tak ne. Tak prostě ne.
Just a bunch of use... I don't see any...
Prostě tady jsme asi...
Just...
Jo, to je tohle. Tady jsme asi dojeli všechno. A každopádně musíme najít něco pro ten střelný, se dostat do toho barelu se střelným prachem. To bude chtít nějaký šroubovák nebo něco. Jo, tam ty epizody byly demo na tohle, jako.
I think there's someone over there. I'm afraid he's not one of the good guys. He looks like a buff type of guy that might shoot you in the back. He must be guarding that barn or something. I can't let him see me.
Nothing like a cool brewski in this heat.
I'll take a peek through that crack there. Inside is the chopper they used to bring us to this desert. Of course. Now I understand why that lummox is there. They're using the barn as a hangar and he's guarding it. I'll enter through the rear window.
I bet no one can get as many cans in a row into the basket as me. Opening can, drinking can, dunking can. I bet no one can get as many cans in a row into the basket as me.
Má hlas jako Duke Nukem, že jo?
It's a beer can.
Tak, teď jsem
I bet
oplechl.
no one can get as many cans in a row into the basket as me.
Excellent choice. If what Carla told me about the effects of the pill being mixed with alcohol is right, this guy will go out like a light, fast. But it's impossible to do it without him noticing. I have to distract him somehow in order to stick the pill into the can behind his back.
Sakra. To bude horší.
Nothing like a cool brewski in this heat.
He doesn't miss a single basket, does he? No way. If he catches me in here, he'll liquefy me.
No tak mu budu asi muset dát ten basketbalový míč. Tím ho zabavím. Oříšky, oříšky.
I don't think that's a good...
OK, tak ne. Tak.
You won't get anywhere doing...
Sakra.
Plunk.
Tady si už nic jinak není, že? To bylo jenom k tomu. No, na tom sluníčku teda, nebo v tom vedru rozhodně. A tak je to Duke Nukem. Nepotřebuje, jako. To je v pohodě. Že Duke Nukem má koule z oceli, že? Nevím, jak to pomáhá na oko, ale asi nějaká. A můžu z tohle nějak odejít? To jde hangar. Go to path, aha. To podezřela vedle sebe. Tak v hangáru se dál nedostaneme. Tak jdeme kouknout ještě na tohle.
Wow, an oil well. It seems pretty old. I bet it's been running for years.
Třeba nějak ocel odbourával alkohol. Ještě o tom nevím. Nevíme. Třeba jo?
Undoubtedly petroleum. It must have seeped out of the oil well. No, my car doesn't need an oil change for another 5,000 miles.
No, a kde to auto máš ty?
I wonder how long it's been pumping away. What for? It's bringing up black gold. Besides, it might tip the thugs off as to my whereabouts. It must have some deep roots. It's as dry as a bone out here in this godforsaken desert. No. It's large, and the shadow it casts provides a little shade from the sun. Sure. And afterward, I can roll it straight toward the cabin where those thugs are. What could that little pebble weigh anyway? 4 or 5 tons? I really think it's a waste of time.
Já jsem myslel, že jsme to tím vyřešili. OK, tak tohle jako moc nepomohlo, ale... Můžeme tu vzít olej. Nebo olej.
What for? Besides, it might tip the thugs. I don't think that's a good plan.
Třeba spravit ten basketbalák. Dá to tam tomu. Musím mít najít někde nějakou niť nebo
What
něco.
for? Besides.
A tady to asi rozhodně nebude. Oh my god. Už to začíná. Dlouho jsem to procházel, protože je to velký. A teďka to bude ta horší část. Vymyslet co s tím. Že bych to zatím umila všechno. Ne, tak ne. Ale to všechno určitě bude na zprovoznění autobusu, že jo? No, nic moc teda.
Just a bunch of old tires. I don't want them.
Jasně, že je chceš, vždyť tam ten autobus má propíchlou
It's
pneumatiku.
quite an antique. It seems to be standing the test of time. I'd love to rock myself to sleep, but now's no time for a nap.
Ale nevím, jak to použít. Asi bych to nepoužila intrakardinálně. S kardinálama byly občas potíže, to bych nedělal. Tak to bych vynechala. Intrapneumonálně. Jakože by se to odkutálilo někam. Mohlo by být.
Better not walk in front of the cabin. If those thugs find me out, who knows what they'll do? It's closed. No. It's made of metal, and someone's beat the heck out of it. All right, I might use it for something.
Bych řekla. Rozhodně.
The idea of going back in there doesn't amuse me at all, but I guess I have to.
Anebo část alkoholu do sebe. Bez kardinála teda. Nejdu tu ještě něco? Look at
It's
the
just filled with junk. Most of it's all old and worn out.
Třeba
I
nějak?
don't see anything I'm interested in.
Jsou tu niť nebo něco? Basketbalák tam nebude jenom tak? Se zafixovala na jedno řešení a ne...
It's a mess. They couldn't even sell this at a secondhand store. I only wish, but it won't work. The cable's been ripped out.
Nenapadá mě nic?
They're mine, but those jerks broke them. I'm lucky I only have a slight case of myopia in each eye. I really use glasses as a precaution more than a necessity. Worthless! Besides the shattered lenses, the frames have been split in two.
Z tohohle bude walkthrough. Když to budeš chtít dohrát asi za 60 hodin, tak použiješ tohleto potom na YouTube. Bude to lepší než všechny ostatní walkthrough. To bude to nejpomalejší walkthrough, který jsi kdy zažil. Ještě tam jsou, co?
We know Johnny was talking to you at the club before we got there. You tell us what he told you, and you can leave this place in one piece.
I already told you everything I
tam je.
know. I was just with Johnny for a second or two, and he didn't tell me anything.
I guess they're trying to find out whether Gina's dad told her anything before he was killed. You won't get anywhere doing that. I don't think that'll work. You won't get anywhere. I don't get. It's one of those wouldn't do me much good anyway with the. It's a good thing I thought of sliding it over so I could uncover the trapdoor hidden beneath it. It sure was hard to move it here, so I'm not moving it again. It's a good.
Tady už je to prostě asi taky všechno. Chybí mi spousta věcí.
I think it's one of the pegs from the coat rack on the wall. I may be needing this.
Zase budu pixel huntovat. Jako zase v takovémhle hrozném tom. Je to nějaký?
It's got an opening and it's shaped like an octagon. I guess it fits into something on the coat rack so it won't move.
Můžeme hodit dopis do schránky. Prosím, pusťte Ginu. Potřebujeme se dostat dál. Tohle teda půjde na tohle? Tak ne. Co to bylo teda? Jaký to mělo tvar?
It's hexagonal.
Hexagonal.
It's got an opening and it's shaped like an octagon. I guess it fits into something on the coat rack so it won't move.
Nemůžu hřebíkem udělat z oktagonu hexagon?
I think the top of the screw might fit right into the opening on the peg.
Tak asi ne.
Presto! They fit together so well that I'll never be able to pull them apart again.
OK, tak jdeme teda vzít ten střelný prach. Nemyslel jsem to tak, ale když dlouho budu něco dělat, tak třeba něco z toho vyjde. Oh my god.
Sure, I can use this to drill a hole in the barrel. No problem, but I need something to pour the gunpowder into when it starts spurting out.
Použiješ ten kýbl.
Aha! I'll place the bucket at the bottom of the barrel so the gunpowder falls in when I screw the hole into the barrel. I've got it! I'll drill a hole in the barrel so the gunpowder falls out into the bucket. Sweet! Now the bucket's full of gunpowder.
No. Tak, to bychom měli. A dál?
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Že bych to jako dala do míče, ten míč hodila tam tomu nemehlovi a nějak by to jako vypouchlo. Tak ne. Tak ale máme jako...
It's almost full to the top with gunpowder. Cool. There's enough gunpowder here to last quite a while. I don't think that... I don't really know what to do.
Jenom to zkouším, tak třeba ho
Won't get
vyčistíme.
anywhere doing that. I like that idea. Turning harmless lipstick into a high-caliber bullet. Yeah. Here we go. I'll dab a little gunpowder on the base. Ready.
Wow.
No need to put any more gunpowder on it.
Wow.
It looks more like a bullet. And I think if I put gunpowder in the lipstick holder, I could shoot it like a real bullet.
Jenže.
I don't see any reason.
Blbost.
I don't think that...
Z čeho jako vyrobím zbytek asi? Dobře, ale něco jsem udělal, to je jako hodně cool, to je hodně cool. Ne, že by mi to pomohlo, ale máme oříšky. No, normálně používám jako rtěnku na kyblík. Vždycky když jako se nejsem jistá, jestli mi ta rtěnka bude pasovat, tak ji použiju na kyblík, nakreslím mu očička, dám mu rtěnku a řeknu si, ty vypadáš skoro jako já, to by se mohlo dneska hodit. Tak si potom tu rtěnku vezmu taky. Hej!
Pretty rickety. I don't think it would hold the weight of a person.
Kdo hraje tu hru?
I don't like that idea.
OK, tak já jdu teda do autobusu, to je hrozný tohle. Tak já bych mohla streamovat ten walkthrough, že to nemusela hrát. Bych mohl poslat odkaz a dodívali bychom se na to. Tak jsem v autobuse. No, tak jo, tak jsem v autobuse, no. Úplně nevím, když jsem sem šla. Nějaký hlas mi našeptal, že jsem mám jít. Tak jsem v autobuse.
So many different colors.
Lipstick už mám, že jo, ale ještě bych si jako...
Yes, I'm taking them all.
Dělala kulomet.
With all these, I can make a bunch of bullets.
Tak jo, no, tak jo, takže budu dělat kulomet.
With all this lipstick, I can make 100 pursefuls of bullets. Ready. There was just enough gunpowder to fill up all the lipstick holders. I'd better store all of the bullets in the same place. First class ammunition. I don't see any reason for doing that.
Třeba ty buráky bych tam mohl dát. Tak jo, tak máme strašně moc nábojů. To je jako dobrý znamení, ale...
It's full of necklaces. I don't need any neckwear.
Ne, že bychom z toho vyrobili třeba, že bychom
Nothing like
He
a
can
cool
slurp those
brewski
cans
in
of
this
beer
heat.
down in just 1 or 2 chugs as if it were nothing. No way. If he catches me...
Co jak můžu udělat, jako? Asi nic. Basketbalák byla prostě lichá možnost.
I bet no one can get as many cans in a row into the basket as me.
You won't get anywhere. Any more air? That doesn't seem like a... I don't think that's a good plan.
I bet no one can get as many cans in a row
I don't see
into
any
the
reason for
basket
doing
as
that.
me. Made it. No one could beat me at this sport. Made it. No one could beat me at this sport.
To jak ho odlákám. Muset ještě něco najít. Jo, a byla to převzatá hláška z toho, z Daylive, z filmu. Žijí mezi námi. Byla poprvé a Duke Nukem ji převzal. Udělám spoiler, tak jako...
Nothing like a cool brewski in this heat.
Udělám spoiler, tam jde o to, že chlápek chce zabíjet mimozemšťany, že jo, v tom filmu taky. A proto v Duke Nukemu použili tu hlášku, protože Duke Nukem jako celou hru zabíjí mimozemšťany, že jo. A krom toho je to sakra drsná hláška. A já jsem sakra zase zasekla. Dobře, udělala jsem míč, co mám dělat s míčem?
No.
Tak já nevím, to má hodně energie, tak dám míčí.
Yeah, there's something to that idea. Maybe I can get Lula to admit who she really is and get her to distract the muscle man in the barn. Lula, come look!
Hey, big boy, I didn't know you liked sports. Where did you get that basketball? Throw it to Lula. This is the ball from the first match I won my first title at.
I knew it! Give up the act, sister. You're Lou Lemaire, aren't ya? And I see you can still work wonders with a basketball.
Of course, I've still got the magic touch. Why do you think I was named most valuable player in the league 3 years in a row?
Too bad that all went by the wayside when you messed up that last basket in the 95 finals, huh?
It was a personal foul, for goodness sake. That vision impaired bat of a referee didn't see it. Those journalist leeches looked the other way. Everyone in the whole pavilion was blinded by my grandeur. But it was a personal foul.
Okay. Pipe down, Lula. That's all in the past now. Best not to stir up old memories. After all, who hasn't missed a basket at some point? When completely alone under the basket? While vying to win the NBA Finals? It really isn't that important.
Dare you insinuate that there was no foul,
No, of course not. Of course there was a foul. On purpose, too. What's important now is you gotta help me out by distracting that guy I told you about. Being who you are, you won't have any problem with a little competition hooping cans into a bucket, will you? I'm sure you'll beat him easy, and that way you can soften the Studley thing up a bit.
All right, you win, but with 2 conditions. 1, that all that hearsay about my past remains entre nous. I really want to protect Carla and Mariola from this. And 2, well, look. Ever since that personal foul that kept me from making that basket in the finals, I've been drained of my self-confidence. I'll probably prance up to the sky, and I won't know what to say or do. So, you have to come along and talk for me.
But that's impossible. I can't let him catch sight of me or he'll recognize me. He has to have seen me when they brought me in the helicopter.
Yes, I understand. Well, I've got it. Listen, dear, we have some of those cutesy little receivers you place inside your ear. They blend in entirely. We use them for some of our cabaret acts. Here's the plan. I stick it in, and you use the walkie-talkie to whisper my lines to me. Tell me you love the idea?
I guess it's okay. Let's try it.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? This is private property, so
Když se
you
hrát
better
basket.
vacate the premises.
Well, you see, didn't you say he was an Adonis?
Calm down, Lula. Tell him you were just passing through, that you saw what nice hoops he was shooting into the tank, and he's not bad.
Well, as I said, I was passing along and saw you toss some cans at that tank. And I said to myself, ooh, this guy's pretty hot. At basketball, that is.
Pretty hot? Very hot, you mean? I don't think you'll come across anyone that can shoot hoops like me.
Tell him you're not so bad yourself, and challenge him to throw from further away. That way, he'll get out of the way, and I can come right on in.
Well, to tell you the truth, hot stuff, I can shoot baskets just as well as you can. And from even further away.
Yeah, right. You must be joking, aren't you? You don't really think you can beat me?
Follow me if you dare, and I'll show you.
I shouldn't leave my post, but Rocco Wallace is always willing to take on a challenge. I'll laugh my head off teaching this ditz a lesson.
Anyway, I see there are quite a few empty cans around here. Ooh, look at this.
How about that? I have to admit you ain't bad, but I can do better.
I have to
me
take
and
advantage of
weep,
this
dog.
nice moment of privacy to do whatever I need
this
to do.
hook?
Get even farther away.
You're not
Okay,
bad, but,
I can spike the
I'm
beer now that the
best.
gorilla's left his cage. There we go. I hope he finishes that can before opening another. I think he's coming back. Better take off so Biceps Boy doesn't find me and ruin everything at the last moment. Cross your fingers.
Man, that last sip of beer was a killer. I think I'm losing it. I better have another drink.
Congratulations, it worked! He is so tired he can barely move. Hey pal, what? Feeling drowsy, are we?
What are you doing here, Pipsqueak? I don't know how you got out of the cabin, but as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna grind you into hamburger meat. Just wait for this dizzy spell to pass, and you're gonna get it.
You're in no state to be threatening anyone, Mac. When you snap out of it, if you do, we'll be long gone. Okay, we can't waste a second. I'll go open the barn door. That chopper will get us all out of this dust bowl.
Tak, a teďka je to Drunken Nukem. Jsem vymyslela sama, ty.
Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. And to get away, we can use the helicopter. Don't really know who's gonna fly the thing. That contraption will get us out of here, even if I have to fly it myself. This is not a good time. Besides the helicopter, I don't see anything else I could be interested in.
Musím do toho nalejt nějaký palivo nebo tak, jako něco.
You better head straight for the cabin before Gustav and Fyodor realize you ran away, weakling.
Let's go over the plan. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and when those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway. And to get away, we can...
Pochopili to všichni? Tak jo. Tak jsme zvládli tu poslední věc.
You better head straight for the cabin before Gustav and Fyodor realize you ran away, weakling.
Cans of beer and ice cubes. No, I don't have time for a drink. Yum, peanut butter. All right, maybe it will be useful at some point. I'd better carry it with the lid on.
Yeah, keep that jar away from me. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? This mere little glass jar? And here I thought you were a tough guy.
It's not the jar that's dangerous. It's the wild ants in this area.
Ants?
Yeah, they go berserk over peanut butter.
Listen, you're worse off than I thought.
Think whatever you like, moron. See that wood left over behind there? It was a nice old rocking chair. A few days ago, I left a jar of peanut butter open on it. And when I came back a few hours later, the rocking chair was just as you see it now, with 1,000,000 ants all over it.
Yeah, whatever you say. He can hardly move. Carla certainly wasn't exaggerating about the effects of mixing that pill with alcohol. Better not. This guy doesn't look like he's into chitter-chatter.
You better head straight for the cabin before Gustav and Fyodor realize you ran away, weakling.
That paint is no good. That paint is... I can't really use it because it's all covered with paint. I don't like that idea.
I don't get it. What's happening to me?
You won't get anywhere.
Určitě to budu k něčemu
I don't
potřebovat.
see any reason.
Tak ne, tak ne, tak ne.
You won't get anywhere.
Jo, dobře. Zkouším.
I don't get it. What's happening to me?
That paint is no good. I can't really use it because it's all covered with paint.
Huh. Okay.
Don't even think about touching
This
the
wannabe
helicopter,
Michael Jordan was using it to
or
shoot
you'll
hoops.
regret it.
I don't need that pile of empty cans for any real purpose.
You're lower than pond scum. If I find out you had something to do with the way I'm feeling, get ready to suffer.
It's a wreck, and half the parts are missing. It must have been abandoned here years ago. I'm afraid I wouldn't get very far on it.
Beer never had this effect on me before.
Hmm.
There's still quite a few cans of beer left. No, I don't have time. It's half beer.
Beer never had this effect on me before.
Oh, over those ants. No, they won't be useful for anything right now.
Don't even think about touching the helicopter, or you'll regret it.
No.
Já to můžu rozežrat ty
You won't
mravenci,
get
ne?
anywhere doing that.
Tak ne, no, ale tak jako... Oh.
I'm not sure whether it'll have much water in it, because this seems like a low precipitation region to me. With that ladder all broken apart, I don't know how I'd get up there.
Jsme něčím spravili ten žebřík? Já myslím, že nemám nic ke spravení žebříku.
It's an old freight car.
Mohli by mravenci sežrat celý vagón?
I wonder what kind of ants inhabit this area. I don't know. I don't really know what to do. You won't get anywhere doing that. That doesn't make sense. You won't get any... I don't see any reason for doing that.
Jo, jde a tam už jsem vzala ten prach a ty buráky a tam už nevypadalo, že by se... A tady je hnízdiště mravenců. Myslím, že to budu nějak muset nakombinovat. Tady už jako nic moc není, asi. Tohle už jsem použila. A tamhle to jsem použila a tohle to jsem použila. Řetě jsem nepoužila
It's
teda.
rather long and has a hook at the end.
Že bych to jako pomazala tím peanut butterem a že by
I don't see any reason for doing that.
mravenci odtáhli celý vagon. No. Tyjo, takový vlakový pohon na mravence.
Just a bunch of useless thingamajigs. I don't think that'll work.
A asi ne.
No, thank you. Didn't you see the naked jungle?
Ne, to jsem neviděla. Jo, mimochodem skončili jsme u tamtoho filmu. A jestli jste to neviděli, tak se určitě podívejte na Day Live Johna Carpentera. Je to klasika. Je takový správný. Omlouvám se všem fanouškům, já jsem taky fanoušek, ale musím říct, že je to takový správný hororový béčko. Miluju ho.
You won't get anywhere doing that. I don't see any...
Day Live se to jmenuje. U nás se to přeložilo jako Jsou mezi námi? Myslím, že.
I don't really know what to do.
Já chci ty mravence. Mravenci v kredenci.
There are probably some explosives left in there. Impossible. It's completely jammed. That won't get it open. Empty. Why waste the energy?
Třeba bych to mohla dát do toho a proč dali bednu
That
i s
doesn't
tím.
make sense.
Okay, tak ne. Jsem se nějak zafixovala na ty mravence. Jo, z 1988 by mohlo být ono. By tak odpovídalo.
It's large and the shadow...
Tak necháme mravence sežrat
No.
kámen. Tak ne. Tak já nevím, tak to použiju na ty dveře té chajdy. A tím otevřu...
quite an antique. It seems to... You won't get anywhere doing that.
Ne?
That won't work. I don't think that's a good plan.
Tak jako, proč ne? Možná by to chvíli trvalo a třeba sežrali celou tu stodolu.
I don't think...
OK, tak ne. Dobře. Já jenom, že to je jediný další předmět, který jsem šlo na něco použít. To budu muset přemýšlet.
It's quite an antique, but seems to be standing the test of time.
Nebo,
I'd love to rock myself to sleep, but now's no time for a nap.
nebo spíš teda možná hledat ještě něco.
I don't want him.
No, to byl náhodou dobrý plán, co jsem měla. Všechno bych rozežrala mravencema. Nakonec by mravenci ovládli celou poušť a nakonec celou planetu Zemi. No to jdu teďka vyzkoušet, jestli z toho něco nepůjde. Nebo pomůžu tohle. Tak ne. Stejně mě zajímalo, k čemu jsou ještě ty střepy. Taky něčemu, všechno k něčemu bude.
That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me. That doesn't make...
Ne, nedává, já vím.
I can't think of anything.
No, taky ne.
That doesn't make...
Mám k něčemu ještě ta jehla?
I don't think that...
To jsem použil tohle taky, tohle taky, tohle taky, tohle taky. Zbývají buráky. Tohle už jsem taky použila, tohle taky. Taky zbývají náboje a buráky. Že bych vyrobila kulomet z mravenců. No. Nevím, jestli byl mravenčí teror, rozhodně byl nějaký pavoučí teror nebo něco. A určitě i mravenčí. Je to dobrý námět na horor. Ten mi ovládnou mravenci. No bych to mohla dát do freezeru a měli bychom mražený mravence. To by byli takový mraženci. No. Když je v létě na 30 stupňů, dej si svého mražence. Well, oil well. Počkej, tady ještě něco. Oh my god.
Most of them are military aircraft from around the time of World War II, I'd say.
Jsi slepá? Počkej, to bylo vidět celou dobu? Teda teďka už to, jo jasně, teďka už tam neuvidím ten otazník. OK. Oh my god. Už budu hledat pixel huntingem i lokace, to je špatný.
It's an old helmet from World War II. Infantry, not a pilot.
Třeba se to tam objevilo až teď, třeba to tam předtím nebylo. Musíme se podívat na záznam potom.
It's a bit old, but it might save me from any other punches.
Máme kulomet. OK. Myslíš na ty mravence? Že jsme stříleli mravence z kulometu.
Air combat was pretty rudimentary in those days. While the pilot took charge of the airplane controls, the gunman worked his butt off with a machine gun, shooting at enemy planes.
Vlastně my je předtím zmrazíme, takže budeme střílet mražence.
No need to get in there. Since the plane is lying on its belly, they probably used the machine gun from the ground.
Nový penetrační náboj. Mražení mravenci.
It's a little rusty, but I bet it might still work if I grease it up. It's all blocked up by the rust and years of disuse. I'd have to grease it up really well in order to use it.
Tak máme
I
tohle.
don't get it.
Tak ne. Tak máme tohle.
No, that won't lube the machine gun.
Tak ne. Tak použijem ty mravence.
No,
Ne, to budu potřebovat ten sluneční olej, kterým se tam opaluje. Oh my god, jasně.
it's unbelievable how much combat planes have changed. Imagine the pilot's face if they put
No.
him at the controls of an F-18.
Budeš mít v sobě střelenýho, mraženýho mravence a on tam rozmrzne a začne tě rozežírat zevnitř. A to, tyjo, námět na horor. Dobrý, že jo? Dobrý, tyjo.
I
Natoč,
wouldn't mind putting myself in the fighter pilot's seat for a minute, but I shouldn't. It's probably not a good idea to get into a plane that crashed.
natočíme spolu horor. Já už na tom pracuju teda, jako tak 2,5 hodiny. 2 teprv. Horor se na to dívat určitě.
I wouldn't mind putting myself, but
Okay.
I bet all those bullet holes on the plane came from a Japanese fighter when it was shot down. Too late. Even if I plug up all those bullet holes, this bird isn't gonna fly anymore. Wow, it's a string of bullets for the machine gun. It's in good shape, and I could actually use it if I find some bullets to fill it up.
Napadá, že jsem ještě nekoukla na to žralo konádo. Se na to chtěla
Alright,
hrozně
I'll fill
kouknout.
up the bullet belt.
Proč si to skovávám, jako nemůžu najít tu dobrou náladu,
They
ve
just
který bych se na
slide
to
in.
podívala,
Huh,
jako.
what a coincidence. There's exactly the same number of bullets as empty slots. I hope these MacGyver-style bullets work.
Já taky. Já chci se na to podívat. Bude. Jo, a Peter Jackson točil hrozný krváky, ne? To zase jako teda nemusím, přiznám. Tak odsaď asi prostě jenom ten machine gun. Beware the dog. A kde je dog? Jo, Pán prstenů byl pro mě největší horor. To bylo tak dlouhý, že to nešlo dokoukat.
Mariola, do you mind if I borrow your tanning oil?
Sorry, sugar, that's my life's blood. I still haven't acquired that bronze tone that turns macho men into love machines.
Musím jí něco podstrčit.
I don't get it. I don't think that's a...
Dám jí
I
buráky.
don't get it.
Tak ne.
That doesn't seem like a very... Can't think of anything.
Za něco jí to musím vyměnit.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Jo, já nejsem schopná to odkoukat prostě. Měli to vydat jako seriál na díly. Každý díl tak půl hodiny, to by na těch 12 epizod asi vyšlo, ne? A jako asi bych to dokoukala 3 sezóny. Fajn. Tak budu muset někdy sklídnout, protože fakt jsem toho nebyla schopná. Slyš?
I suppose Mariola took them off so she wouldn't get a tan line. Mariola, do you mind if I borrow?
No. Cože?
Sorry, I still.
Ne, tam mi pomůže potom, to nemůžu.
No, they belong to Mariola.
No, 9-10 hodin bych teda nedala. Že bych jí to zkusila vyčistit ty brýle.
Won't get anywhere doing that.
Tak taky ne.
I suppose Mariola took them off so she wouldn't get a tan line. No. I have to admit she's pretty classy with that fan.
O, něco mi tady hrozně uniká.
Mariola, do you mind if I borrow your tanning oil?
Sorry, sugar, that's my life's blood. I still haven't acquired that bronze.
I don't see any reason for doing that. Looks comfortable. There's no time for this. That's a hot song Lula's playing to rehearse her dance step. No, I don't want to ruin her rehearsal.
Když bych jí... No jo, ale... A nebo tam byl olej, že jo, ještě v tom? No jasně. Uděláme... Tady je přece oil well. Musím nějak, určitě to s tím bude nějak použít. A nevím jak.
I don't see any reason for doing that. You won't get anywhere doing that.
No.
That doesn't seem like a very... You won't get anywhere doing that. I don't...
To je blbost.
That doesn't seem like... That doesn't seem like a very... You won't get anywhere doing that. That doesn't seem... I don't like...
Helmu plnou oleje.
You won't get anywhere doing...
Ne,
That
prostě
doesn't
ne.
make sense. I don't get it.
Buráky.
You won't get anywhere.
Budeme
That
mít
doesn't seem like a
olejový
very good idea.
buráky.
That
Vyvrtáme
doesn't make
vrt.
sense.
Taky ne.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Kýbl, nic nejde. Rozfoukáme olej.
I don't think that's a good plan.
Pražený ropnáky. Hezký, hezký. Jo,
I don't see any reason for doing that.
pražený ropnáky s mražencema. To vypadá
I
na
don't like
cool
that
mejdan.
idea. You won't get
Ne, prostě ne, asi. A jako s tím olej, tady musí přece být něco s tím
Wonder how
olejem.
long it's been pumping away. It must have seeped out of the oil well.
No, vezmeme to pivo s těma práškama a to bude konečná. Hmm. Tady ještě nic není.
I bet all those bullet holes on the plane came from a Japanese fighter when it was shot down. Too late. Even if I plug up all those... It's a little rusty, but I bet it might still work if I grease it up. It's all I'd have to grease it up really well in order to use it.
No.
Air combat was pretty rudimentary, and while the pilot took charge of the airplane controls, the gunman worked his butt off with a machine gun, shooting at enemy planes. No need to get in there, since the plane is lying on its belly.
Hej. Že vím kombinaci. Do té ledničky. A budu ji moc použít?
It has a security closure system. You need a key to get it open.
Tak ne, tak to není teda asi na kód, tak potřebuji klíč.
Excuse me, Carla?
Yes, honey.
I've seen that you keep your fridge under lock and key.
Yeah, that's Lula and Mariola's doing. Those gossipy wenches accuse me of eating uncontrollably and put that lock on the icebox.
And you have no idea where the key is?
No, I know it's hidden somewhere on the bus, but no matter how hard I look, I never can find it. I don't know where those anorexic vipers keep it.
Have you tried opening it with the hairpin? It always works in the movies.
Yeah, I've tried it all. With a screwdriver, too. And a nail file. But nothing seems to work on that damn lock.
They haven't given you the key, have they?
No. Is it my fault if I can't resist bread and butter?
Have you been together for long? Lula, Mariola, and you?
Mariola and I have been together for over 15 years. Back then, our stage name was Hernandez and Fernandez. Times were crazy, and our show was just divine. About 5 years back, we met Lula and created the Divas. Since then, we've acted as a threesome on the best stages this country has to offer. We've been a huge success.
I'll let you get some rest, Carla. See ya.
Toodaloo, cutie!
There, let's just say, stellar? Yeah, that's the... no. It's interesting. It has a you need a key.
Bude tady někde, ale jak tohle otevřu?
There's no way to do that manually. It's hexagonal. I don't get.
Za chvíli zjistím, že se dá jít za autobus nebo tak něco. Jde tam ještě něco.
Well, that was the only interesting thing in there.
Necháme mravence sežrat tohle a budeme mít hexagonal tyč, kterou použijeme na otevření toho nepoužijeme. Jo, ještě jedny brýle. Počkej. To je dobrý tip, jakože by měla 2 brýle. Jako uvnitř? Karla. Jsem slepá. Já mám brýle a nevidím brýle. OK. Olej nějak vzít, co použít? No, musím vzít olej. První vpravo? Čekaj, vpravo, brýle? Fakt úplně slepá. Jo, tyhle oh my god.
It's okay. Sure, the girls have plenty. Maybe I'll show how thoughtful I am by giving them to Gina as a present.
Díky. Počkej, cože s nima chce? Jo.
That doesn't make sense.
Já to ale nevidím, já jsem vážně slepá. Nebo já nevím. Jo, díky.
I don't think that'll get me anywhere. The glasses are pretty much alike. That doesn't make sense.
Bych to už modlala nějak. Vyměnila potom.
I don't like that idea. They look just like Mariola's. I don't like that idea. That won't work. Can't think of anything.
No, musím je ušpinit. Ušpiním je olejem. Nebo tou barvou. Tou barvou, že v hangáru. Zkusíme je dát do barvy. Ježiš. No, moje slova. Tak ne. A tady jinak nic není. Dobře. Tak. Do studny. Využiju brýle na...
Yeah, I like the idea of tinting the lenses so it looks darker through them. Let's try.
Jasně, ona si musí myslet, že je prostě darker. Jo. Makes sense. Teďka jdu dát brýle. Páčidlo na motorku budu zkoušet potom.
Good idea. That way Mariola will think she has a darker tan. Careful, she better not notice. Contains carrot. Mariola, do you mind if I borrow your tanning oil?
Oh, all right, take it. I think I already have a luscious tan. Tell me, honey, don't you find me irresistible?
Oh yeah, you're one hot babe with that tan. Thanks for the suntan oil. I don't plan on lying out in the sun, but I might need it for something else.
Tak hurá, jdeme na ten machine gun. No to zabere. Protože... ne. No.
It's not the best kind of oil to grease it up with, but it should work.
Jo. Budeme mít správně opálený machine gun.
Alright, I think it'll work now. Let's see how that works. Perfect. The cabin is within shooting range. Well, here we go. A-okay. Now the machine gun is ready for firing whenever I might need it. Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. We'll use the machine gun to keep them pinned inside the house.
Cože použijeme machine gun na co?
Let's go over. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then, when those thugs go, last of all, we'll use the machine gun to keep them pinned inside the house. And to get away, we can use the helicopter. Don't really know who's gonna fly the thing.
No, takže nám zbývá ještě teda, jak je dostat odtamtud.
That doesn't make sense. I don't get it.
Že by stříleli holky? Ne, tak ne. Jak je dostat odtamtud, bude ta nejtěžší část.
No, it would be highly unadvisable. Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize
Jasně, to už je. Jako distraktuju ven. Kazeťákem? Motorku? Že bych je jako distraktovala motorkou. S páčidlem. Jako jdu to zkusit.
Cans of beer and ice cubes. No, I don't have time for a drink.
To bych chtěla, ale prostě jako...
No.
Jim zaklepat na dveře, ale to nechce on.
It reminds me of one my dad used to have in the backyard. As a kid, I'd entertain myself by banging on it with a baseball bat. The truth is, I was a bit wild in those years. I'm afraid I wouldn't get very far on it.
Jo, použijem na to páčidlo.
Yeah, it'd be nice for me to relive old times. And unleash some of that pent-up rage I hold within.
Jo, ono to fakt funguje. Dobře. Co z toho dostanu?
It's very therapeutic, I assure you.
Oh my god.
It's one of the footrests from the motorcycle. It fell off when I hit it with the crowbar.
Jste boží.
I may be needing this.
Tak tím určitě zvednu tam ten poklop v tom autobuse, že jo? A tak se dostanu... Kam se dostanu? Někam do převodovky?
think they'll fit together somehow.
Náhoda.
Perfect. Now the lever's as good as new. It works.
Takhle.
Door closed. Let's see what's inside. A key. I bet I know what it's for.
Já vím, k čemu je, k té lednici. Ha, jsem ale chytrá.
Let's see if I'm lucky. And this key is the one to the fridge. Well, let's see what we've got here. I'll grab the butter. Looks like Carla didn't even notice. But I locked the door again just in case. It's a pretty big package. Must weigh a pound or so. And it's brand new. You filled the jar with normal butter? No. Anyone could tell it's not genuine peanut butter.
Čemu bude máslo?
Yeah! I can use the helmet as a pot to melt the butter.
Rozpustíme máslo v helmě. Tyjo, dneska vaří babice, jako.
Okay, I'll put the peanuts in. Great, now all I have to do is heat it up so everything melts together nice and smooth. And ta-da! I'll have whipped up a lovely batch of peanut butter.
OK, tak já to budu muset naplnit jako
I don't
tím.
like that idea.
Jo, tak to budu muset nejdřív ohřát. Tak když nemáte kešu, tak tam dejte buráky, a když nemáte ani buráky, tak tam dejte vlašský, tyjo. Ach jo. Dobrý večer. Tyjo. Když akorát nakonec. Už jsem měla 5 minut skončit a nějak u toho zase tvrdnu. A je super, že lidi tady jako jsou ještě pořád. Všichni zvědaví, jestli to stihnu aspoň do 12. No. No jo, tak si povídám s lidma, tak mě nech bejt. Buráky a máslo v helmě. Musím to roztopit. Mohla roztopit.
I don't like that.
Prostě... No. Dneska máme stream plný receptů. Já nevím, můžu to dát za tu lednici? Za lednici je největší teplo, že jo? Nevím, bych to mohla dát jako...
You won't get anywhere doing that.
To je hot girl, že jo? Tak třeba by se to roztopilo na ní, já nevím.
I don't think that's a... Everything's ready to formulate the peanut butter. Just have to heat up the mixture and stir well.
Heat up, to se ti řekne. No, přesně, já jsme v poušti a hledáme způsob. Já myslím, že spíš hledáme způsob, jak rozehřát ty buráky, to bude asi těžší, to máslo už asi jako, možná máme, ale... Taky nic nebylo. S brýlem by to nešlo, jako...
You won't get anywhere doing that. You won't get anywhere doing that. That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
No.
That doesn't make...
Taky ne.
I don't see any...
Taky ne.
You won't get anywhere.
Určitě ne.
That doesn't seem like...
Ne.
You won't
Klíčem.
get anywhere
Taky ne. Jsem šla sem.
I wonder what kind of ants inhabit this area. No, didn't you see the naked jungle? No, didn't you see...
Třetí v horní řadě zavět. To je nějaký ten hadr, na který jsem dala ten čistič. A vyčistila jsem tímto okno v té první scéně téhle kapitoly. A nefunguje to na to. Aha. Ještě budu rozdělávat nějaký táborák tady jako. Oh. Takhle myslíš, no. Já už bych to dala čas. Nebo na něj. OK. Dobře, zkusíme sluníčko jako. OK. Může bejt. Sluníčko přes okno. A to by bylo, aby jsme to všichni jako nedohráli. Jako sem, jo. A ono to je... Ten je jako item, ale. A může to... No. A jinak není jako kam? Oh. Takže já to musím dát na freezer, nemůžu to dát, je OK. Super, tyjo. Dobrý tip. A ne... Nevědět to, tak by mě nenapadlo, že to musím... dát na mražák. Oh, ježiš.
Well, it's not real peanut butter, but I think it'll pass. And the color is certainly just like the real thing. I'd rather leave the fake peanut butter inside the helmet instead of mixing it with the real peanut butter left in the jar.
Tak už máme několik peanut butterů.
I don't think that's a good plan.
Peanut butter jelly. This is my peanut butter jelly. Tak co, pomažem ho fejkovým peanut butterem?
I can't think of anything.
Nevím, k čemu mi to je.
It's not exactly supermarket material, but it should taste okay.
Tak prostě to dáme tím mravencům. Uvidíme, co mravenci na to. No, musí to být přesně na mražáku. Na mražáku se rozpouští plno věcí. Když budete chtít něco rozpustit, třeba zmražený maso, dejte ho na mražák.
No. I don't like that idea.
Tak, už máme... OK. To jo. Ty to fakt pamatuješ, jo? Jsi dobrý.
I don't like that idea.
A ne. Do pití?
Get anywhere do
Yes, honey.
fine plan. If I choose the right moment to blow up the well, I can draw the goons' attention. Let's put the dynamite in place.
Třeba ten kulomet vážně uvidíme.
The detonator goes behind this rock, which is perfect for protecting me from the blast. Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house.
Skvělý,
Then I can
přišli
go in
jste
and
na
out
to.
to Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. We'll grab their attention by blowing up the oil well at just the right time. Everything is ready then. I'll go talk with the girls and put the plan in motion. Girls, listen to me. I've got something important to tell you. I have some good news and some bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
Oh, dear boy, start with the good news, please.
I've cooked up the perfect plan to set Gina free and get us all out of here. I'll need a bit of cooperation on your behalf, but it'll be easy, so don't worry.
So what about that bad news, darling?
Well, let's see. Do any of you know how to fly a helicopter?
A helicopter?
A helicopter?
Calm down, girls. It's no problem. Sergeant Hewitt reporting, sir. Reconnaissance pilot from the Bravo Division, sir. Windward Regiment, 2nd Battalion, Charlie, United States Marines, sir.
You're a Marine? Oh, that's awesome, Carla. I would have never guessed. Very well then, there's no time to waste. Go get your things and take them to the chopper. Then I'll explain the details of the plan and tell each of you what your mission is. Oh, and one more thing. Remember that we're flying out on a helicopter that doesn't hold all the stuff you've got in the bus. Please, just take what you need. Oh, good thing you brought just the essentials. And hey, you don't expect us to be taking the bodybuilder along too, do you?
He's really a nice boy, Brian. He just needs someone to set him on the right path.
Us girls will take care of that. The poor guy just needs a chance in life. We'll give him just what he deserves.
Okay, whatever you gals want. The important thing is this. Listen. First, we're going to cause an explosion in that oil well to distract the one-eyed guy and his sidekick. You're in charge of that, Mariola. Don't worry, it'll be simple. I've got it all planned out. You just have to activate the detonator and run to the helicopter, okay?
And how will I know when to push the button?
We'll use radio transmitters. You'll each be wearing one, and I'll give you instructions over the walkie-talkie. Lula, are there enough transmitters?
Yes, sweetie pie, no problem. There are more than enough.
Perfect, then. Lula, we'll be taking advantage of your excellent marksmanship, so use the machine gun I set up for you in the airplane graveyard. It's got a great clear shot to the cabin. If the plan goes off without a hitch, the oil well will blow up and those thugs will run out of the cabin to find out what happened, which is when I slip in and free Gina. All right, when the thugs go back inside, you'll start to shoot at the cabin to keep them from running after us, since they'll have realized that Gina's gone. Understood?
Understood! It's gonna be so much fun to slaughter those pigs, but when do I make a run for the helicopter?
Let's see, you'll still be too far from here, and you've got to give us cover while we retreat. Mariola, Gina, and I will be on board the helicopter. We'll take off and go pick you up at the plane cemetery.
Okay, but don't forget about me.
Calm down, nobody's staying on land. Carla, you'll start up the engines as soon as Mariola gets back from the oil well, okay? Yoo-hoo, Carla!
Huh? Oh yeah, sorry. I was just going over this flight manual.
Flight manual? Carla, are you sure you know how to fly this bird?
Why, of course. I was just reviewing certain concepts. I've got more in-flight hours than a bald eagle.
And just about the same hairdo, you old hag?
Your insides are just eaten up with jealousy.
Come on, girls, don't claw each other's eyes out. Carla, we have 100% faith in you. In our prayers, too.
This is so exciting, girls. I feel like I'm on Charlie's Angels.
Okay, enough talk. Everyone get in position. Good luck to everyone. And to myself.
Den D přišel.
Okay, let's make sure everything's set up. Hey, Mariola, are you in position?
Oh, yes, of course. Ready.
Okay, wait for my signal. Lula, are you ready?
Ready when you are, and mad about going into combat.
Perfect. Just stay alert. Carla, all set?
In position, sir. Sergeant Hewitt, prepared for takeoff.
Very good. You pay attention too. A-okay. It's time. Let the party begin. Mariola, blow up that well.
What in the world was that?
Oh man, they blew up the well.
I don't like this one bit. We gotta call the Sandrettis.
The girl's gone.
Take cover! We're being ambushed! That's impossible, crazy broad.
Fast, Lula, climb on board.
Ooh, careful with that plane, Carla.
Come on, Carla, get us out of here.
Oh!
Wait, what's the matter now?
I broke a fingernail activating that damn detonator.
Yeah.
What a getaway, huh? You can't deny it. It was amazing. The helicopter ride? Well, let's just say it was pretty intense. Carla hadn't piloted a plane for years, and I admit my palms were a bit sweaty. But the important thing is that she got us to the part of Arizona where the Hopi people live. We thought we'd find more information on the weird crucifix there. Fortunately, I got the crucifix back along with the rest of my stuff when I went into the cabin to save Gina. And luckily the girls had all their wardrobe with them so they could lend Gina and me some clothes. We knew it'd be great to put on clothing better adapted to the part of the desert we were headed for.
Ostraskáky, ano. Je tam poušť, tak si něco viděla.
Be careful, you guys.
You gals, too. And thanks for everything.
I can't stand goodbye. I always cry like a baby.
I promise, we'll go see your show as soon as we have time.
You better stick to that promise if you don't want to piss off a Marine, cutie.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Goodbye, girls. I'll never forget you.
We won't forget you either. Bye.
Well, we're on our own.
You got a problem with that? Being alone with me doesn't make you uncomfortable, does it?
Of course not, silly.
Hey, don't get mad. I was just kidding.
Come on, let's not waste any time. Hurry up, let's find someone who knows about the Hopi Indians.
Maybe we'll get lucky and run across an actual Hopi.
I doubt it, but you never know. I saw a path behind here. Let's go. Wait, my bootlace came untied. I'll catch up with you.
I'm gonna take a look from up there.
Hey! Gina! Gina!
Teďka ji budu dostávat do
Gina!
tamto.
Answer me! Gina! No! No!
No, je to hrozný, já to teďka chápu celý obráceně, ten příběh. A spadla nahoru.
Feeling sorry is not the answer.
Hey! Who are you? I didn't hear you come up.
I am Wupochim, last of the Hopi chiefs. The answer is to continue on your mission, not to feel sorry.
How do you know all this? I don't understand how you... Hey, wait a minute. Did you say Hopi?
I did, of course.
That's incredible. I'm here to find out the meaning of a crucifix of Hopi origin.
Show me the object.
This is it.
My young friend, this is not a crucifix. It is a sacred key.
A key? But it's not shaped like a key.
The way you are holding it in your hand. Press strongly on the upper part with your thumb.
Oh. Well, it sure looks like a key now. And what is it this sacred key opens?
It is the key to the sacred Hopi crypt.
The sacred crypt? And where is this crypt?
Right across from our village, on the highest peak, on the other side of the Great Canyon, where Istarok places his first ray at dawn.
Oh. And could you tell me how to get to the Hopi village?
The sacred key went to you, so your destiny is to reach the sacred crypt. What path to follow? The path of knowledge, no doubt.
Well, I think there's something I should tell you. You see, the truth is that this key is not mine. Hey! He disappeared! Now, how did he leave without me noticing? Just like when he came. Feeling sorry is not the answer. Huh. That's easy to say, but I feel I can't move one step now that Gina's... Well, he's right. The only thing I can do for Gina now is continue on the mission that brought us here. I owe it to her. Now I know the crucifix is actually the key to a crypt. If I manage to find the Hopi village, I'll be able to enter that sacred crypt. And I'll probably find an explanation for this whole mystery there. So, let's hop to it. Great. I have a good view of the whole area from here. Let's see. It looks like there's a small town over there. I'll go see if I can find someone who knows about the Hopi village. Wow. This place looks like something out of a John Ford movie. You've got your hotel, your sheriff's office, the typical saloon from the Old West, and there's even an old derailed steam-powered locomotive at the end of town. Wait! Stop! Don't shoot!
Who are you, and what are you doing in my town? And put up your hands so I can see them.
Hey, hold your horses. I've come in peace. Look, my name is Brian, and I'm a bit lost around here. Can you help me out?
Well, okay. I guess you're not lying. Come in and we can chat. So, you say you're lost, huh?
Well, maybe you can tell me how you got here then.
Well, the truth is, I'm not totally lost. I'm trying to find a Hopi village that used to be inhabited somewhere in this region. I came into this town hoping to find information on its exact location.
The Hopi village. Are you an archaeologist or something like that?
No, I know nothing about archaeology. I need to find it for another reason.
You don't look like an archaeologist, to tell you the truth. Though I suppose they don't all carry whips and wear hats.
Oh, give it a rest, please. Do you know where that Hopi village is or not?
This may sound strange, but the history of this town, Douglasville, is very closely related to the history of that Hopi village.
Really? In what way? Please explain.
Well, it's kind of a long story. Okay, well, here it goes. This village was founded by my great-grandfather, James Theodore Douglas. He was the owner of a gold mine nearby, and in the beginning, Douglasville was nothing more than a mining camp, but it grew bit by bit until turning into a flourishing town. Everyone was prosperous thanks to the huge profits of the mine, and my great-grandfather even got the railroad to run through Douglasville. However, something happened that tragically changed the town's fate. The mine and the mine shafts just kept growing and growing until one of them, the one with the largest vein of gold, bumped into something totally unexpected. The Hopi Village!
Really? So what happened?
The inevitable. The Indians weren't willing to let white men ravage their lands. And J.T. Douglas wasn't the kind of man who would give up a fortune just because some Indians got in his way, so there was a bloodbath. It looked pretty bad for the Indians. They didn't have much to fight with, and a lot of them died. But then, something amazing changed everything. The Hopi tribe's medicine man came into Douglasville one morning at dawn, stood in the middle of town, and cast a terrible spell on it, the mine, and all the white men that might try to take over Hopi lands. They killed him on the spot, but not before the curse took effect.
What do you mean by that? What happened?
The mine inexplicably ran out of gold overnight, and not one more nugget of gold was ever taken out. The people in town started to catch a strange disease that the doctor couldn't cure. Whole families were driven out of Douglasville in fear, trying to get away from the curse. The final straw was when the train derailed. It went out of control through the town, destroying everything in its path. Its last obstacle was the Douglasville Bank, which it plowed into like a wild buffalo. As you might suspect, J.T. Douglas owned the bank, too. That's where he was sitting in his fancy red French armchair brought in straight from Paris when 50 tons of iron flattened him. Once my great-grandfather had died, the few people left in town were hot on their heels to get out of Douglasville, making it a ghost town.
That's a fascinating story. And you say you're the great-granddaughter of this J.T. Douglas?
Yes, I am. By the way, my name is Sushi Douglas, and this town is really mine. The deed to it has been passed down from generation to generation until reaching me. And I was the first person to use it a year and a half ago. I came here to live with 2 friends, Kevin and Rutger, but up to then, it was completely abandoned.
The 3 of you live here alone? No way! Wow, Sushi. I can see you're really informed about the history of the region. So, I bet you can indicate the way to the remains of the Hopi village, right?
Well, actually, I can't. The mine was sealed when all that stuff I told you about happened, and from the outside, I have absolutely no idea how to reach the Hopi village.
Ty jo, jsem to odkecacný ještě.
So, do you think I could get to the Hopi village by going through the mine?
If you knew the directions to follow through the mine shafts, you surely could.
Všichni mají nalistovaný to walkthrough. Ahoj, akorát končíme, teda už končíme tak 3/4 hodiny,
Do you
ale...
know your way through the mine shafts to reach the Hopi village?
Me? Not a chance. I've never gone into that old mine.
I thought you might have an old map of the mine.
No, I don't have any maps of it. Let me think. I guess that if a map exists, it would be in the town bank. Probably inside the safe.
Do you really think the mine ran dry because of the Hopi medicine man's curse?
Well, I neither believe it nor deny it. What I do know is that the mine ran out of gold, even though such a thing seemed totally impossible days before. Not something very normal, don't you think?
Could you tell me the whole story of Douglasville and the Hopi village all over again?
Again? Well, it's kind of a long... This village, but it, however...
Okay,
Really?
to se nechám na příště.
What do you mean by that? What happened?
Už je na mě tak pozdě, že nedávám pozor.
Why did Kevin, Rutger, and you come live out here?
It was mine. They had similar...
So, what's your...
computers and the whole world of technology
to už je nějaký rozhovor, který
I'm
jsem
pretty good
neslyšel.
at it, you know?
I'm gonna continue on my search. Thanks for all your help, Sushi. See you later.
See ya, and good luck.
Sushi je super jméno, tyjo. Když zase jako jdeme na sushi. To bylo divný, co? Tak jo, safe. Savegame. Uf. Holka doslova k nakousnutí a syrová. Ty jo, tak já vám moc krát děkuju za pomoc. Opět dneska večer. A tak to dohrajem? Budeme pokračovat příště? Myslíte? Jo? Ještě si dáme Runaway zase. Já jsem z toho úplně jako hlavou dolů teďka. Vlastně nevím. A tak to asi zkusíme příště dohrát. Že jo? Máte už nalistovaný ty walkthrough, tak občas pomůžete v záseku. Zjistili jste, že bychom se jinak nedostali ani do té druhé kapitoly. Tak jo, takže příště, opět Runaway, příští týden. A budu se na vás těšit. Přijďte, protože mi budete muset pomoct, jinak to nedám jako vůbec. A mějte se hezky, dneska jsme to docela natáhli. Dobrou noc, pa. Čau.